Today on W.I.R.T, today it's Akira Volume 5, which is a bunch of big bangs before the end. As it wraps up the Neo-Tokyo plot, gets the U.S. military heavily involved, and has Tetsuo blow up the moon at some point, or at least a gigantic portion of the moon. Pretty much this whole volume is emphasizing the global scale that this is moving towards. Prior to this chapter, there would occasionally be references to the outside world, but now it's really making it clear that this is a global conflict and will include many other groups outside of the three groups we've been following this whole time. Oh, yeah. And between the military stunts and the Neo-Tokyo stunts, we also have Kaneda and Joker and their whole plan here, which ends up turning into a Mad Max-like Thunderdome thing. It's pretty cool with all the motorcycles coming back. It's part of what I liked from the first volume. I'm glad to see it back. And also, Tetsuo gets a temporary return to stability here. And there's this gigantic meeting of everyone from the new Tokyo Empire. That has Tetsuo blow up a giant chunk of the moon just to demonstrate power. And of course he immediately regrets that as he starts to quickly start losing control over everything. Pretty much this volume's getting everyone's pawns in places and displaying the scale that the story's now at. Oh yeah, there is a decent chunk of nudity between this one and the last volume. And here we really start to see the actual closeness between Tetsuo and Kaori. Even though this is definitely a Stockholm Syndrome relationship, Tetsuo is starting to genuinely care a whole lot more for Kaori. And it sets up a giant plot line in the last volume. And also we see Kei getting set up to be a conduit once again for Masaru and Kyoko. And this is the first of, I think, 2 or 3 fights between her and Tetsuo. I don't think you could really call them fights. It's mostly her trying to avoid Tetsuo and not really ever being able to deal damage to him. And Chiyoko's back. My favorite character. She doesn't get much to do for the rest of the story, but still like seeing her. Oh yeah, this announcer guy. I can't wait for him to die. I hate him. But yeah, here's a piece of the Mad Max-ish like elements here. Overall, I liked this. There was just a lot going on in this volume. But yeah, it's a good setup for the end. It's just it kept flipping back and forth between different plot lines that it was hard to fully keep track of everything. Yeah, overall I really liked this. It's a solid 7 out of 10.